Alright, 72118. Holy hell, what can I say? So let's just get right into it. So, night one was pretty ballsy, pretty damn good. I liked it. This one was just fucking perfect. I don't know what to say about it. Uh, I've always never classified a show as perfect. A lot of it's just the jam, how good it is. Well, how good it is from top to bottom. On top of that, the set list has to be perfect too. Night one of Dicks was the only time I've ever seen perfect. This is perfect, but Jesus hell, holy fucking Christ, this is way above perfect. This is just ungodly good. All right, so let's get into it. So Party Time, whew, I love Party Time. Always nice to hear that one come out. Punch You in the Eye, I definitely thought that was a good fit to come right out after Party Time. It goes into Mike's. This was the one I was really hoping for. I was gonna get at Dick's, but didn't get my mics this year, so maybe next summer or whenever else I go back out west, or if they come to Owlsville or whatever, whenever the next time I guess I see them. So great mics, love mics. To me personally, mics, Hydrogen, and Weekapogs like the dead equivalent of like Help Slip, Franklin's Tower right there. So to get that in the first set, that's always nice. You can't complain. Debut of Infinite. I was really digging this one, honestly. I really like this one. This was a pretty good debut. My second show at Klipsch in 2016, they debuted at Breath and Burning. Honestly, if they would have debuted this one, I'd have probably taken that one way over to Breath and Burning. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. You get a debut, that's always great. Goes right into It's Ice. Oh man, oh man, I haven't heard Ice in a long time, and this one was a definite top three Ice for me. Definite immediate top three Ice. This is the first show I do honorable mentions in song MVPs. This is the first one I've ever done where I've had three MVPs. This is definitely number one for MVP of the show. Goes into a Divided Sky. I like Divided Sky. It's definitely not as much as I like Fluff or Hood, but definitely pretty, yeah, out of like the big 90s jams, this one I definitely dig. I like it a lot. It was a good, so yeah, it was nice. Good Divide Sky in this one. I thought it was a good placement too. Cavern. This one was funny about this one was, I was at work and I had my headphones in. I stopped because my president came down and I was talking with him for a while and about something we're working on, and then so I put my headphones back in, and it's like something weird. It's like they're earbuds, but like if you put them in too far or just right, like the bass is really beefy, like really loud. So sometimes I like to do that on purpose with some of the songs. This one, so I took them out, put them back in, and this one, just I don't know, I was just like, holy shit, Mike's bass is just popping so loud. Like if you go back and listen to like 2010, it's just so loud how he had it throughout 2010. So I was like, man, did he like switch it up, or is it just my earbuds? So I think it was my earbuds, because when I got in the car and I was coming home, I threw it on real quick just to see if it was the soundboard or mic, or if it would have been my earbuds. I think it was the earbuds, but yeah, that was just crazy. I was like, man, this fucking cavern's popping right now. So yeah, that was a great way to end the first set. I'll take Cavern. Second set, Tweezer opener. Top three, Tweezer, definitely. My top threes and top fives, at least my top threes, I wouldn't ever put really in an order. But for Tweezer, I would put 2016 Wrigley 625, and then 10, was it? Yeah, it was 1029. I think it would have been night two of the Halloween run at, I think it was at MSG. Not MSG, MGM. Yeah, at MGM. That Tweezer, the Wrigley Tweezer, and this Tweezer are my top three, definitely. Really fucking crazy. Really strong. I mean, I was like fucking Mia from Pulp Fiction. I said, God damn, dude, the whole time it was going on. That's what I was thinking in my head. Second, running for song MVP, And then third would be the Golden Age we got after that. It goes right into Golden Age. That was definitely a top 3 Golden Age in my opinion. Man, I got Golden Age Eclipse, and that went into Boogie on Reggae Woman. So every time I hear Golden Age, there's always like parts where I'm like, oh man, they're about to drop. They could drop at any moment in a Boogie. But man, I was thinking about it like 10 minutes ago in the shower. I was like, yeah, I think besides the Wrigley Steam and the Clipsh, Golden Age and the Boogie, I think those are two things I'll never get. I'm ever gonna hear is that good of a Steam, let alone ever get Golden Age and the Boogie again. I think they should definitely do it more often. That was definitely a great segue into a good song. For this one, they did Farmhouse. I like Farmhouse. You know, they could have gone into something else, like a bigger jam if they really wanted to, but they went with Farmhouse, so nothing wrong with that. I don't mind it. It goes into Piper. Yeah, good Piper. I kind of zoned out for a little bit in Piper. I was working on something at work, so I kind of zoned out there. Then I went into a Prince Caspian. I wish they would play Caspian a little bit more. Like, honestly, when it came on, I was like, I knew what it was right away, but I was like, shit, man. I almost forgot that even Caspian even existed, that they even have this as a fucking song in the repertoire. So I hope they play it a little bit more often than normal. I don't know how many times they play it a year, really, but I hope it's one they play a little bit more often, keeping the rotation. Goes into Waiting in the Velvet Sea. Honestly, for some reason I like this one. It might be just because I got it at Wrigley. So, I mean, it's slow, but I actually kind of like it, to be honest. So I didn't mind it going to there. Then it goes into Rise Come Together. Definitely, that one definitely was really good. I think I got that one because Tab came to Indy at Old National last year for Cinco de Mayo. It was literally on Cinco de Mayo, I'm pretty sure. And I think we did get a Rise Come Together, so I know it's a Tab song, but yeah, I don't think I've heard Phish do it at all of any soundboards yet. I don't think I've heard them, so this was my first time hearing them do it. I really liked it. Because I thought it was a perfect spot to put it towards the end of the second set. I thought it was really great because it built up again and then goes right into Antelope. Oh man, that's a perfect way to close this night out for the second set. Fucking crazy ass Antelope, definitely. Encore Bug. I like me Bug. I'll take a Bug. And back in the Tweezer reprise, so I don't know what to say, man. This was crazy. It was a crazy ass night. I thought the first night was just really solid, and then they come out with this. This was perfect. Second perfect show I've ever seen. So can't complain. I'd put this. So if I didn't mention it, I guess I'll just go over it. Mike's Song, Infinite, Rise, Come Together, get honorable mentions. MVPs of the show are It's Ice, Tweezer, Golden Age. And I'd rate this one a tier 4, which I had to invent a tier. The way I do it is I basically just put songs in like 3. There used to be 3 tiers, but after there's going to be 4. 4 is like the perfect, so the only 2 I can think of are this and Dick's Night 1 for this year. Well, I mean, there will probably be more once I go back through 2010. I'll probably put at least 1 or 2 into a tier 4. So that's basically like God mode, just perfect top to bottom, set list, everything, for at least by my standards. I mean, shit, dude, I would argue the weakest song they played in this show was Velvet Sea, which, if that's your weakest song, shit, dude, that was a fucking crazy night then. And then for Night 1 Dicks, I would say Blaze On, but that's personally just because I'm not a huge Blaze On fan. But even then, like, if that's your weakest song, a badass fucking set for that night. So tier 4, tier 3 is basically damn near perfect. So like, just go over those. Like I put tier 3 as, last 720 would be a tier 3. 718 would be a 1, being as it's not like shitty or like average. Just 2 would be like the second night. 2 was better. I thought 717 was better than 718, but they're not like perfect soundboards or not perfect, but just like perfect shows, just ungodly good. Not like the hot banger shows I would put on a list overall for like the summer. But like night opener definitely was good, solid. But then the following night wasn't as good. Still good show, obviously, but just not as good. So that's how tiers will work, I guess, from here on out. I'm hoping night 3. I don't know. I'm worried about night 3 because usually my experiences with 3-night runs with Phish usually is Sundays aren't always the best. It's usually Saturdays I think are the best. Really, I would say Sundays. I tend to find Sundays to be not their best show out of the 3-night run. So, and with these 2 nights, I'm nervous about night 3. But if it can be at least a tier 3 show, a hot one for the summer, damn, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard getting through all these, trying to rank them, man, because they're on fire for some reason. All right, well, I'm already hitting 11 minutes. I just keep rambling if I don't stop now. So here's the night 3. Let's pull it out. Let's see what we get.